Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports. Go and hit the subscribe button. Please do hit that subscribe button. Really important. Smash the like button. Thank you very much, YouTube, yet again interrupting my videos, their advertisement. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this show. Hope you enjoy it. So, as you've seen, the topic that we will be discussing, or I'll be talking about tonight, is Kick It Out, Racism in Football, UK, Gary Neville's comments on Sky Sports. Joey, good to see you in the room. Okay, I want to start from this point. If you remember the last football video I did, I was talking specifically about English football, and in particular, England. Well, I think they might have played in Kosovo. They were playing their football. May have been Kosovo. I don't know where they were playing their football, but they decided to walk off the pitch, and people saying, "Oh, how great it was that the England football team walked off the pitch," and it was a sort of statement. It was a statement, but it was a statement of hypocrisy, because when you're telling everyone else in Europe to get their act together, but you at home are showing blatant signs of racism, prejudice within your own game at the highest level, there's a problem. And so this is how I want to talk about this tonight. I'm bringing about some solutions. But before I talk about it, I want to come back to something Gary Neville said. And it's very interesting. The words that Gary Neville used and what he was saying was exactly what I was saying. No, I'm not going to sit down and say, "Gary Neville, watch my video." It's just that you're trying to blame one narrow-minded person, but it's not just one narrow-minded person. It's a collective thought process through many people. What you need to really check out here is this. Really check this out as this. When Gary Neville starts talking out of the script or off the script and speaking what his heart feels like, him saying 15 years ago, when Ashley Cole was going through and stuff and getting booed, he said, thinking about it now, consciously 15 years on, that he felt embarrassed and he should have walked off the pitch. But he didn't think about it then. But now he's had time to kind of think about it. Usually those who are not affected by the situation care less about the situation until they themselves are in it. Those who actually care about the situation or really pay attention to it are usually, those people are pretty special. So I asked it Bulgaria. That was what? Bulgaria and England. But I want to take this further. It's not that's the problem. That's not the problem. When he started talking about Boris Johnson and Jeremy Corbyn, he brought politics into it. But he said it's more than that. It's a society thing. But check this out. You need to check and see what the presenter or the host of the show, right there, that's where the problem is. Because you want to start having a conversation that suits your fashion. But when it starts getting hot, you then want to sort of close the conversation down and start saying things. Well, Sky Sports don't actually agree with what you have to say, or this is not something, this is your personal opinion, this is not what Sky Sports thinks. So, okay, Mr. Presenter, if you want to drop that line, tell us what Sky Sports really think. Tell us what Sky Sports really think. Because if you're saying that as Gary Neville's opinion, and any sane person or any person that doesn't want to condone the behaviour of those people out there would say, Sky Sports, appreciate what you've got to say, Gary Neville. But the way the guy responded to Gary Neville was like, basically, undertones of, you know what, you work for Sky Sports, you work for Sky Sports, you work for Sky Sports, you know the script, and you're going off script here. You're going off script. You're not being a good lad. You're not doing what we want you to do. I have to remind you, Gary Neville, with all your soulfulness and all your thoughtfulness and all your wokeness, right? And I use the word wokeness because there's a lot of people now running around with this woke thing. Some of them, in my opinion, have no damn right to use it, but that's another conversation for another day on another channel. But it's the nerve of some of these people. They jump on it when it suits them and it suits their agenda, and then when it don't suit their agenda, they back off from it. But anyway, he turns around and he tells us again, well, Sky Sports, this is not what Sky Sports believe. This is what you believe. So tell us, what do Sky Sports believe? What exactly do Sky Sports believe? Do you believe that it's just that one fan? Do you believe it's a society? Do you believe that that Boris Johnson and Jeremy Corbyn were not being pulled up and being investigated for racism and prejudice within their own parties? Was this true or was this not true? Was this Gary Neville's opinion, or was this a fact that what was going on at the time and still carrying on with Boris Johnson? Question. So it starts at the very top. And let's just start at the very top of FA football. If you have people of a similar mindset that won't allow people of colour to rise within the sport, I'm not talking about footballers, I'm talking about managers. How many black managers are in the Premiership? How many Asian managers are in the Premiership? And there's always somebody that comes in and says, yeah, well, they didn't apply. Well, maybe they applied and they were rejected. If you want to show me your quotas and you want to talk about kick-out football like your all-in-one inclusive policy, let me see it in your own backyard. Let me see you doing it in England. Let me see you. Let me see you promoting black managers. Let me see you actively want to see a show diversity in sport, on football. I'm not just talking about it from the footballers on the field playing the football. I'm not talking about using them. Sorry, I'm using a term here, and I am going to use the term as slaves. Let them be slave masters as well. What do you mean? Well, okay, if you are happy enough to see them running around the pitch, they're just footballers. We don't care. Let them come up into your grill a bit more. Let them start being managers and allow them to be managers. Well, let's talk about, what was it? Was it Blackburn Rovers? What was the team? That was it Darren Byfield? Let's talk about a situation. Let's highlight that. Let's highlight the Sterling situation. Listen, watch this. Instead of giving racism a place in the newspapers, I'll tell you what you can do. Here's how we solve the situation here. We can do it from a number of ways. How do we deal with the fans? I'll tell you how we deal with the fans. I'll be Prime Minister for 10 minutes. How we deal with the fans? Well, okay, those people are unemployed, and those people that are, I don't know how they're affording to pay for all these tickets to go all these matches, season tickets, but all those people are unemployed, or on universal credit, or on income support, or job seekers allowance, right? Or disability allowance, right? And they open their mouths and they talk that stuff. Guess what? That they've got the mouth to open the mouth and talk that crap. Then they should be punished by taking away the universal credit or the income support. What? Yeah. You interfere in my work, I'm interfering with your livelihood as well. So you suspend their universal credit for 6 months. That's good time. That's nice payment. 6 months. 6 months. You want to come to the ground and stop somebody else doing their work? Okay. Well, we're gonna stop you from making we're gonna stop you from having an income for your household. You'll soon stop that. So 6 months for you. Okay. For you who's in a job, tell you what. Not only that, your face and your name goes into the newspaper. Yeah, your face and your name goes into the newspaper. Next, those people who are in a job, in a good job, or you're working in a job, that's all right. Your name gets taken down, right? And it is reported to the police, and then after that, your face is then reported to your workplace, right? It's tracked back to your workplace. Let's see how many of your bosses are going to keep you in. Basically, know that your job is employing a racist. Let's go there. So that's there. Oh, for you self-employed people who think, I'm not going to get out of it. Well, you have to make business somewhere. So we just take your business down through your tax code, find out who you are that way, and destroy your business that way as well. Because basically, you're coming to a ground to stop somebody else doing their job. So in your thoughtlessness, you've come to the ground consciously to speak that crap. So, well, they were drunk. Well, they should be less reckless. Or if they're going to be that reckless, coming to the ground, well, guess what? We can be reckless as well in terms of your livelihood. Now, this is a way you deal with these fans. That's how you deal with the fans. So you're unemployed, your disability, your universal credit, you're going right through the list, going right through the list, and they get a record. They get a record with the police, right? They get banned from every ground in the country, right? And then they're put on alert so they can't go to matches outside the country. Yeah. You want to get Brexit done? We're getting Brexit done, right? So that's that there. That solved it. So all these things. So no, players don't have to walk off the pitch. Why should you be given power of your racist way to affect the game? Because many of us are not racist. Many of us want to sit down and watch a good game of football. For the idiots, not ruin our day. Let's ruin your month. Let's ruin the next 3-6 months. Let's ruin your life because you're trying to ruin that person's life right there, right then. You're stopping them working. We're going to stop you working. But with a more damaging effect afterwards. So you will not open your mouth again to talk that crap. And when you do, well, make sure you're looking for a new job. So I think that would be keep your comments to your damn self. That's a way of solving that problem at a fan level. And that should be across the board. So in other countries, well, okay, they might not be universal credit, but basically having their face in the papers and their name and where they work is good enough. That will do some reforming real quickly. You know, they say a few ruin it for the many. But okay, so it's okay. That's a way of dealing with it. That deals with them right there. So the fans think, oh, well, I'm paying for this game. You're paying to watch a game. Nobody wants to hear what you've got to say, really and truly, when it comes to being abusive. You are stopping a person working. You've basically come to pay to watch players play. So if the players decide not to play, then as a fan, you've got a voice, opinion. You know, this guy's not pulling his weight. This guy's not playing well. This guy, that's different. That's very different. But when you are now trying to degrade somebody because of the base of their colour, you need to be dealt with in accordance. Now the stewards, that's true. That's stewards. But guess what? Tell you what we do is we increase the amount of money we pay the stewards because you're always going to get idiots coming to the ground and you're always going to have idiots kicking off. So that's the way. So there's different fines. We've got fines for being abusive, racist. That's the ultimate one. Then there's ones after just go down. So the hooliganism stops as well. So kick idiots out. Great way. And you can make some money. I think it's a great money-making scheme as well. So speak yourself, say what you got to say, but when you become abusive, that's when you cross a line. And when a players come up to pick up a ball and you're being abusive, and then you want to spit as well, and that sort of stuff, yeah, get you and your mates. You and your mates. So anyone who's caught with your mates go down as well. You and your mates go down, a group of you. So that's a way so we can carry on watching football matches because guess what happens? This is going to become a habit where people are going to the grounds just to stop a game so they can be famous. You know what? Guess what? We're going to go West Ham today. I tell you what, mate. We'll stop that game today. I tell you. And when I see that Raheem Sterling, mate, I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to tell him exactly what I feel about him, yeah? I'm going to tell him, yeah. You think, Mike? Yeah. You tell him, Mike. Yeah, I'm going to give him a right mouthful when I see him. I can't stand that geezer. I really can't. So you get that. You go down to the ground. And they from the pub to the ground. from the pub to the ground. So they get to the ground, and then they get there, and then what's your name, sir? Oh, Mike Stanley. Yeah, all right, Mike. All right, Mike. Well, I guess this is what's going to happen. Oh, we see you're on universal credit. Yeah, what's it got to do with you? Well, quite a lot, because you were trying to stop that person from playing today. So listen, Mike, this is what's going to happen. We're going to inform the universal credit, and you're going to get universal credit removed. I'm going to look after my family. We've got to look after my family. Well, that young footballer has to look after his family as well. Didn't think about that at the time, and you're stopping him working. Yeah, that's not fair. It's bang out of order, mate. Well, you're bang out of order. And that's the first point. Second thing is, thank you, smile, taking a picture of your ugly mug with your one tooth, taking a photo of you, and guess what? It's going to go in the newspapers. Clip. So, guess what? Also, you're banned. Not allowed to go to any more football matches. So, you can go and tell your mates. So when you go and you go to work the next day, well, you go and see your mates. Well, mate, what happened, mate? Well, I can't go football no more, innit? What happened? Well, yeah, I flipping called that Raheem Sterling and so-and-so, and guess what happened to me? Well, they got me universal credit, yeah? What else happened, mate? Well, yeah, they banned me from all matches, innit? What'd you say, mate? Well, I called them right. Oh, there you go. Problem solved. The problem is solved right there. So, yeah, well, you see, I know you said gay players are subjected to it as well, but we deal with the racism, that is there. And then, like I said, there's a line. So, when you're being abusive like that, abuse is abuse, racism abuse is there, it's been stamped out. We're kicking it out. Simple as. No messing around. No messing around. So then you've got, let's say George. Timothy. Timothy works, and he works at, I don't know, let's say he works at, he's a banker, yeah. And he's going to go and watch a football game. You know, this weekend, I'm going to go and watch the football. Yeah, okay, yes, okay, all right. So you're going to get drunk, get out of his head. You know what I really think of that geezer? Let it out. He thinks he walks away from ground, thinks he's going to get away from it. Monday morning, he gets comes back to his workplace. He's in the office, conversation with his boss. Sacked. You will soon understand this behavior is not tolerated in no way, shape, or form. No toleration of it. That's how you deal with a problem there. No toleration. When you're not tolerant, people soon get into line. People soon get in line. Right? It's like there's social, like, so you go in a library. We know when you go in a library, you can't be going there blasting music in a library because everyone looks and go, "What the hell are you doing?" That is social behaviour. That's what we've learned. That's what we understand when we go in a library. We're very quiet. You go in a library. It's respectful. Got the odd one that comes in, mobile phone goes off, shh. And we understand. It's not a place where you bring your ghetto blaster. We understand that because there's a law and a place we understand it. You also understand you're driving a car, unless you're trying to get away from the police. It's probably not a good idea to speed up when you see a speed camera or the police beside you. You understand there's a responsibility behind that. And there's an accountability behind that. Making people accountable. Making people accountable for their actions. Not making those who are at work make it more difficult for them to work. No. I'll make it more difficult for you to leave the ground and go to work the next day. That's what I think should happen. So I deal with that. That's how we deal with the racism there. Don't stop the innocent people making a living and entertaining the fans. No. The idiots need to get it. Now, at the higher level, let's go back to the FA. Right. You can't have a lily white society that benefits from their behaviour and their thought patterns unless there's somebody in there who's less than lily white that can understand. So what you need to do is, if you want to show diversity, show me diversity at the top end. Let me ask you a question. Real question time. Real talk, yeah? How many people in the room think you can get a black England manager? You want to talk about no racism in the sport? Right. How many people believe there'll be a black England manager? I'm not racist. I'm not a racist. All right, let me put a black manager in. Not racist. You'll see how racist this country is. You've seen how racist this country is. The whole situation with, what's her name? Meghan Markle. She's not even fully black. But there's a problem. Anything she does, it's a problem. I'm not going to say it's racist, but it's a problem. She coughs, it's a problem. She dresses nice, it's a problem. Anybody else, it was Meghan, it'd be okay. It's white, it's all right. That is what it is. We have to call people to account for what it is. The general media in the UK are racists. They have no problems posting this stuff in the newspaper. But I tell you what, if you were to get these same newspapers to expose the racism by getting these people's faces, their mugs in the newspaper, and you see a whole load of them look like themselves, they're actually in the media that look like themselves, they will be less compliant to want to put it in the media because it looks like themselves. It's a totally different situation. Totally different. Totally different. The day you have a black man as England manager, I'm telling you, things have changed. But until that happens, don't come telling me about there's no race. A black prime minister. I mean, I have a black prime minister. How many black players are there in football? And then how many black managers are there in comparison to that? How many Asian players are there? And how comes we don't have a lot of Asian players playing in the Premiership? Don't tell me the garbage, man. Like EastEnders. So you're telling me the only black people that are around in East End are black people that are criminals? Come on, man. Stop it. Stop that garbage. Stop it. Emmerdale Farm, Coronation Street. All these shows. Hollyoaks. Don't let me get started. Society across the board. What about Ray Wilkins? And what's his name? Oh, the great one. What's his name? What's this other guy? Oh, I see him now. Big, not Big Phil. I can see the guy's name. Not Roy Hodgkinson. Oh, no. He's the big-headed idiot. What's his name? And he called Desai something racist on TV. Oh, I can see the guy's face now. And he got sacked on the spot. Or he got sacked, didn't come back. I can't remember what the guy's name is again. I cannot remember the guy's name again for a second. It's on the tip of my tongue. And I can see him now. Sitting there with his big self, his big head. He's half balding. Can't remember his name again. Ron Atkinson. That's the one. Ron Atkinson. And he said something that was caught on the microphone. Ron Atkinson, yeah. Him. There's him. Right? But there's a few of them. But he got caught. Right? But you know what? You know what I want to see? I want to know if Gary Neville stays in that job. That's what I want to know now. Because if Gary Neville, after what he spoke there, and that presenter, right? Sky Sports. That's not what Sky Sports. What inspired that man to say what he said? That's what I want to know. That's what I would want to know. What inspired you to say what he said? And then why did you not say afterwards, that's not what Sky... Because that's still irking me. That's not what... that's what your view is, Gary Neville. That's your view is, Gary Neville. We're not having you talk that conscious stuff in here. No, you've got to stay on script, Gary Neville. You're talking truth. Too much truth. And, you're opening the eyes of people on Sky. Well, we don't want that. There we go. Don't let me even start about the cricket team. Because I can tell you it's fundamentally flawed from the ECB right through the coaches. I tell you. Don't let me open my mouth about the ECB and start talking about black coaches. Don't even go there. Listen, for me to go and get a level 3, I have to go to, sorry the expression, I have to go to Massa and say to Massa, and Massa has to say to me, you know what? If I think you're good enough, you can go and do a level 3 course. So the hell with you. I don't need your damn level 3 course. Got nothing to do with whether you're a good enough coach. Clearly, I'm a good enough coach going around the world, winning trophies left, right, and centre, and beating their coaches that have got level 3 and level 4 coaching. But I have to do it to fit their system. They can kiss my royal ass. Right? So, this is what I'm talking about. The yellow doors, where you actually think you've got an opportunity for something and you haven't. They make you think you've got something. So I understand it. I get it a lot. But this is the thing, people. This is the thing. So when I hear these debates on TV, I'd like to know what our presenter was thinking. I'd like to know what Sky Sports stand by and what they think. I'd love to know what Sky Sports think. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you love to know what Sky Sports' thoughts are on that issue? I would love to know. I really would love to know. Because, to me, if you listen to his response, that host, that presenter's response, it sounded like he was upset with Gary Neville. I wonder if Gary Neville's still going to have his job. I wonder how long he'll keep that job now, Gary Neville. Because to me, he sounded like he was completely off the script. So let me go back. Let me go up the top and see what people are saying. And I'm going to back up. It is not a football issue. It's a society issue. And sadly, it won't ever change. Will always be a few idiots, but these are the minority. Okay. Too many eyes on Bulgaria and England are getting racially abused. But it happens here. It gets brushed under the carpet. Of course, exactly. Exactly, says Joey. Absolute joke. Of course it is. So true. I'm old enough to remember when they were throwing bananas at John Barnes and Cecil Reach. Yeah, of course they were. That was allowed. Fans think they can say anything as long as they are paying, says Danny Brown. Players need to walk off the pitch. No, fans need to be punished. Fans need to be punished because it's like me walking into your workplace, and because I decide to abuse your work, you should stop working. So I come to my place of work to abuse me, and I must stop my work because of your idiot. No. Fans should not have to walk. Players shouldn't have to walk. Fans should have to walk into a prison cell and then released. And then, maybe put on bail or put in a prison cell for 48, 72 hours for those who are, if you're working, and then explain to your boss where were you? How come you couldn't come to work? These fans are too entitled. I think racism permeates Western society as a whole, though. Football is just one aspect. It is indeed. But when you start shutting things down like that, different matter altogether. I think the UK has a big Desai and Coolie population. Why aren't they breaking through? Because of the things before. Look at who's at top. Always remember, the people who are in the top of the triangle, those people are looking down at everybody else. So if the people at the top of the triangle are the real racists, looking it through their eyes, then you're never going to be good enough. And that's what it is. Should need to be more vigilant, as well as too many times we hear that they didn't know who exactly was being racist. Yeah, more cameras in the stadium will stop that. But we have to bear in mind a steward has to keep an eye on so many people. It's down to the people around them as well to pick the idiots out. Yes, that's true. Genuine fans should speak up more for those ruining the fans' reputation. Yes, that's a point. As someone who's experienced it myself in a football ground, too many people are happy to be quiet, to keep quiet as long as it's not affecting them. Yep, that's true. But as in that society in general. Yeah, the silent majority should take a stand. Issa said that. Easier said than done, yes. These gay players are subjected to discrimination as well. Who remembers that Nigerian guy Fashanu, or when Robbie Fowler accused Graham Lassar of being gay? Yeah, I remember it. Big John Fashanu, of course. LOL, these racists will then play the victim card saying that they've been harshly treated. Yeah, well, they shouldn't have dished it up first. Yes, I true, absolutely. Darry Brown says, absolutely agree. The punishment should be extended further than just football. Yeah, into their pockets. Has anyone seen how black players are treated in Italy? Not just by fans, but by credible media like. It's sickening. Yep, Italy is a sickening place. I went and I spent time years ago in Catania. And, yeah. And my ex-fiance was from Catania. It was a very interesting time, let's say. I was the only black person in the whole of the mall. Now, nobody said anything to me. But, you know, when I went around, I was having a meal and I was getting to meet the family extended family for the first time, and I had the Christmas celebration. Of course, I'm eating my food and everybody in the room is just looking at me. Grandma met me and called me negro. I mean, it's sometimes it's for a lack of education, but what can you say and what can you do? You just deal with it. These employers need to be made aware. Of course, the employers need to be made aware. Tell it 100%. Denise Ward could see in the room. Get a Sky Sports BT ban as well. Nah. Let them have let them shout their abuse at the TV. They need some form of release somewhere. Try as much as possible to stop them enjoying sport. No, let them watch it on TV. Probably not, which is sad. I do not live in the UK. However, I will say they will not hire a black football manager. Well, not a black England manager, that's for sure. The Daily Mail have at least one article a day trying to character assassinate Meghan. There you go. You know where they're at. Yeah, there is a clear glass ceiling for former black players. They can't even get managerial positions. Meanwhile, managers like Warner and Pardew keep getting up chance after chance. Yes, because those at the top are racist and they're looking it down as, lily white. We want to keep a lily white society. And lily white society or let's import them from abroad. They bring up personal disputes with her family before she even met Harry to throw dirt. Of course. How many more years till people unite and take out these new world order? How many more years till people stop talking and start the killing? How many more days do we have to wait for FIFA 2020 to be delivered, Kenny? How many more days? Never mind new world order. What about the general order of the day? You made a promise. You need to deliver on it. You have not delivered on FIFA 20. Let's talk about that order. Never mind getting rid of the new world order. Let's get rid of the order that is in place at the moment that you have not delivered on. Let's talk about that. Who remembers the scandal in the Chelsea? Yes, yeah. I remember the scandal in that. As W.E.B. Du Bois said, it will always be about the colour line. I agree with you there, Denise Wards. Think there's only one Asian player in the Premier League, which is crazy when you think about it. Hugely crazy. You only see them excel in cricket. Really? That's true. Looks like nobody else is on it. I guess things will stay the same. Ron Atkinson said that the racist BS on Desai, called him a lazy N-word. Yeah, we know, remember that. Even in sport where more Asians play like cricket, they're still underrepresentation in the England national team. Of course they are. Nasser Hussain, remember, was Indian, yeah? I think it was Indian and white, Hussain. Hussein's father used to coach me in cricket. That was a long time ago. It's all talk from the FA Premier League. Of course it is. Phil Varford, presenter for the presenter Sky, would have asked him if he didn't comply. Interesting. Well, apparently, people say that he was told something in his ear to say it's not Sky's view. There we go. It's all talk, no action from people as well. Yes, I agree with that one, Kenny. 100%. True, says Hamza, but some of these coolies are racist against blacks themselves. I had a coolie girlfriend and her family kept hating. That's why I can't feel sympathy towards them. Okay, I get that. I hear that. Yes, he was definitely off script when he started talking about politics as well. I'm sure they'll bring him in for a talk or something. Oh yeah, of course they will. Of course they will. Remember Louis Aragonus, when he racially abused Thierry Henry and tried to play it off? Yeah, I remember that. Not even long ago, Patrick Evra and Luis Suarez and Liverpool Football Club decided to stand with him even when he had been convicted. What a joke that is. What statement does that send? Kenny, deliver. Kenny, deliver. People talk about deliver Brexit. Deliver on FIFA 20. Kenny, I delivered on Bromby. You're still yet to deliver. Yeah, and the recent campaign by the Italian League to stop racism is just a joke. I agree. I learnt this when I was all studying the phenomena of bystanders not intervening. It's called the Kitty Genovese effect. I'll have to look into that. The fact that they saw nothing wrong with that campaign is actually wrong. They call you N in Britain? Yeah, hell yeah. Of course they do. LOL. Come on, Kenny, deliver FIFA 20. Pick up your FIFA and it's yours. I've already snapped you 3 weeks ago. We'll snap you again till you're blue in the face until you pick out. Mate, I'm coming to London tomorrow. Deliver on FIFA, mate. I'm coming to London tomorrow. Right? So don't play Missing Persons Act. I'm coming to London tomorrow. You know my number. You know how to find me. Let's deliver on this, mate. And I'm going to video record you giving me that FIFA because that is like gold dust. And Christmas Day is FIFA 20. Anyway. But ultimately, I said to you before, right? We did the FIFA. I did Bromby on the PS4. You want me to deliver it in person? So I've got to pay to come to London to pick up FIFA 20. Really? But anyway, Denise Wars. If there are no whites or black people, they will find. No, if there are no whites or blacks, people will find new things to fight about. In my country, people get discriminated on based on their complexion and grade of hair. It's crazy. Yeah, I get that. I understand. I see that. Think they used the word compelled. Well, that make me think Sky was mouthpiece for that statement. Yeah, exactly. Kenny, deliver FIFA 20. Hamza, it's like that here in the States, says Denise. Joshua Femi and Joey Joe, watch your Snapchat. I'll send you the FIFA if this time waster don't want to pick it up. Someone else can have it. So much avoiding. LOL, make it happen. Haha, you should check the PlayStation web shop. FIFA 20 goes for £35 now. That's like £30. Alright, listen, YouTube sent me a card, right? I'm more likely gonna buy the game online and do that. Evening. Hams, if you want it, let me know. Ha ha ha, I'll have it myself as well. Evening Prince. I get stares and looks because of my dark skin. Yeah, it happens. It happens. But if we don't have the discussion and we don't talk about it, it's like I said, and I've had this conversation before. I talked to somebody. LOL, stop ducking Jenny Baylor. Ducking Jenny? Kenny, call him Jenny. That's what you really think. That's what see? Fraudulent slip. That's what it is. That's what you really think of Kenny. You're calling him Jenny now. See? You see? It's all coming out now. All coming out now. But yeah. So coming back to my point on this thing. I have got people that I know and I have got friends that are non-black. And some of them will say, Lingham, I didn't think you were racist. No, it's not about racism or not liking white people. That's rubbish. What it is people at the top who happen to be white that are at the top of what they're doing. You know how you show me you're not racist? Because at the top, when you've got such power, what do you do with that power? Do you influence, and are you an influence for change or are you influence for the same? If you're the influence the same, then you're bang out racist. But if you're influence for change, for better, for diversity, then I can say, yeah, you're not racist. Or you're not playing the racist thing. Kenny, a female. If you don't pick it up, it will go to the highest bidder on eBay. You know what? Listen, you know what? I'll just I will just buy FIFA myself based on what YouTube gave me a little bit of credit. I'll buy it myself, and then it'll be done with. Now it's on the PlayStation Store. I might even download it tonight. To be honest, that'll be the way to go about it. So that's it. LOL. Dave Brown. Denise Ward. In my language, people use the terms bad hair, which is also referred to as nappy hair. Yo, bro, Hamza, are you from Trinidad? Because you're saying a lot of things that sound like Trinidad to me. I had to go off on someone not too long ago. And Cully and nappy head sounds like someone who's a Trini. Because we use the word Cully, and as for a Cully, someone who's black and Indian, mixed. Cully. That's a quick way of saying Cully. So, I don't know if it's a racist term. I never liked back in the 80s. Back in the 80s, I remember a term, half-breed. I never liked it. Bro, is he a half-breed? Bro, he looks a bit half-breed. What kind of half-breed? It sounds like, or mixed breed. Never liked it. Never liked it. Exact. Takes 2 seconds to send an address. Don't have to travel. Bro, you want me to send you my address? Bro. Oh, boy. Oh. Man, listen, listen, you know what? I think it's Joey. I think Joey or Prince. One of you live in Docklands. I can't remember which one it is. But, yeah, I did see the serial thing. Change can be hard to achieve, though some in power have good intention but can't move the needle. They're not the racists. They are not the racists, Danny Brown. I'm talking about the ones that are in power, the elite. That's why they're elite. Right? I agree, but do not argue because it will make me as ignorant as well. Ingram don't trust Kenny. Christmas sales, I did see it. I think I might be encouraged to go and get it tonight and download it. I can call Ingram. The thing is, people won't relinquish power without getting something in return. Yeah. Yeah. Did you see the Serie A racing thing? Yeah, I do. I live near there, yeah. Live stream tonight for you guys in the chat to show you the FIFA so we know who's legit and who isn't. Bro, do you understand that you're kind of like Jeremy Corbyn, right? Your statements when it comes to football and gaming now has become extinct. We asked you to deliver. You couldn't deliver. You had a very odd ideology about things. You went and ordered the game. You could have just waited and we could have got the game. But don't worry about it. You're now kind of like, I'm from the Caribbean, but it's close to Trinidad. Okay. But we speak a different language. My mother is Suriname, although which has a big Asian and Kuli population. Well, we've got the same in Trinidad. We're exactly the same thing. Mate, so now you're like Corbyn now, boy. And I like Corbyn, but he just couldn't deliver. Yeah, he was in escrow. Bro, you like Corbyn now, mate. You like Corbyn. That's what your name is now. Kenny Corbyn, that's what you are, mate. Couldn't deliver, mate. When it came to the bigger moment, you couldn't deliver. I delivered, mate. You might not respect me for it, but you got to respect me for it. I delivered. You said I couldn't deliver on Bromby and get him a Champions League. I won the Champions League and I delivered. I delivered for you, Kenny. I wasted my time and delivered. I delivered, bro. Bro, listen, what you can do is send the game back, right? And send a PayPal payment through. And then that would solve everything. And then I can get the game. Having said that, I will say this much. Right? Send it to your local post office. Bro, this is getting worse. What is he going to get here? What, in January? He's going to get here next year, Kenny. Listen, it's getting worse. I will say this much. I will say this for Kenny. He has contributed to the channel. So, and it was him who delivered, like, for me to be able to play online. So I will give Kenny that credit. I will say he wouldn't have bought me a month PlayStation thing, so I will give him credit on that much. I will. I will. Mate, I did deliver 3 weeks ago. You're the one who doesn't want to pick up. That's your issue, bro. You were meant to buy the game as you delivered before on that PlayStation Store thing. You were meant to deliver again on PlayStation again. Really and truly, that's what you should have done, because that's how it was meant to be. Let the people down, bro. LOL. LOL. Ingram's Boris in the situation. Yes. Get FIFA done. That's what I've been saying it. I've been saying it over and over again, Kenny. Get FIFA done. So now we've got the mandate to get FIFA done now. That's what it is. So these coolies are recruited after slavery was abolished, and then they needed people to do manual labour. Coolies, racist term for your information. Half-breeds get called Douglas. Yeah, we get this Douglas. Yes, Coolie and Douglas. They're the two sayings we got. Yeah, but we're still saying Trinidad's like, I'm dating a Coolie girl. But that's not right. It's not determined as racist. It's just like, that's how we talk to one another. So who's your girl? Yeah, I'm dating a Coolie girl. Some people take offence to it, but it's black on black, and it's like the N-word, really. But I don't know. I don't know what to think. I mean, people say, yeah, that Coolie worked the road. Or half-caste. Or what you say, oh yeah, what's his name? John's a mixed race brother. You do hear it. It does float about and used quite casually. And how the racist mixed breed and stuff. You know what? You need to go back to the 80s. Check the 80s out. Full of racism. Oh my God. Mind your own language. But I go back and watch. I'm stuck in the 80s at the moment. Really stuck in the 80s. I'm watching things like Swing Out Sister and now watching. Last night I flicked on a TV show called The Champions. But the racism goes way back to even then. When England were playing the West Indies in cricket, and all the West Indians used to get hosed down. They used to get hosed down. The West Indies government used to get hosed down by the police. So, haha, lol. Yeah, I remember that. Fair play. I'm going to challenge some of you guys on FIFA 20. I'm unbeatable with Liverpool. Who's up for that challenge? Joey and Prince. Do you want the game? I've had enough of this. You can sell it. Hamza, you on PlayStation? If so, I'm down. Haha. Use the different intentions now, mostly. Yep, of course. I'll give it to you, Ingram. Kenny. Ha ha ha. Half-breed is messed up term. Bit near Coolie. A lot from non-racist people. Yeah, but it was a term that was term. It came out a lot on people. But you know what? Go back and watch Jim Davidson. But the thing is, even if we go back to this racism thing. When Jim Davidson, I would sit down and laugh at Jim Davidson. Neck. Jim Davidson, I would sit down and watch him. And I would sit down and watch Jim Davidson now. But I'd rather watch Jim Davidson and watch him do what he's doing in my face and say, all right, you're racist. Or I can look at that, I can appreciate that kind of like more and know that's where you stand and that's where you're at, than you give me this false thing. Like a lot of these people in boxing, particularly like in the UK, there's a lot of that. Where they're all smiling up in your face, but really deep down, what's really going on, what they're really thinking, yeah, it's there. It's there. It is there. Trust me. It's there. It's there. But sometimes, to be honest, we don't do ourselves any favours either. So that's another thing, another conversation for another day. So to end this out, racism in football, this has to be from the top down, not the bottom up. It's always the bottom up. Why is it always the bottom up? Top down. The FA, those in charge at the top, I want to know what your policies are on racism. And how you show me your policies is by appointing people. Not a quota system. Even though in South Africa there's a quota system. Not by a quota system. Yeah, it's Suriname, innit? It's the same, Ingram. Demographic-wise, it's similar to Guyana and Trinidad. People use these terms amongst each other. But if a white person would say it, people wouldn't accept it. Yeah, but that is it, isn't it? That is it. But you would say they don't belong in the community. They don't belong in the community. And I say that, I'm not being rude, but they pick what they want from the community, and then when they're ready, they reject it. We can't do that. We can't do that. like old people used to use coloured to describe non-whites. Yeah, I got a few coloured mates. Yeah, I ain't racist. I got a couple of black guys. I call him the N-word in so often, but it's all in joke, ain't it? You know what I mean? You're black so and so, but it's all right. You know, we're still friends. I give him that the old so often. They give him the old, you know. I don't know what to say. Listen, all I'm saying is this to you all, right? Is that I'm personally of the place where if I don't have to encounter and deal with it, and it's all for me, it is all about not finding what divides us as what brings us together. You understand? It's not what divides us, what brings us together. PFA, all them needs to be done. Not all these little PA stuff. Yeah, I agree with you. You know how you do it? Reform is stop. And don't just put a black person there or a person non-colour there because they're black. That's just as stupid, right? Put somebody there who's capable of doing the job better than you. I mean, you don't want that because at the top of that is the elite. If a black man's at the top of that, it's a problem. So if you're going to get a black England manager, make sure he's better than the jokes that you've had so far. If you're going to have a black prime minister, make sure he's better than what you've had so far. I'm saying that because there are no excuses. I'm not in the living room. I'm getting ready to go to bed. We'll get on PlayStation soon though. Haha. Hamza, sounds good to me, bro. Hamza, you getting ready for bed? Are you working tomorrow? It's Christmas Eve. You working tomorrow, Hamza? Or what time is it? Listen. Well, 8, 4. It's only no, it's 4 p.m. What's my situation? Josh Taylor situation. Listen, just because someone wears a pair of gloves, it doesn't mean they're not liable to open their trap and say some garbage. Look, just the other day we had Barry Hearn talking about being a slave driver, being a slave master, right? That's Barry Hearn. So the apple wouldn't fall far from the tree. I I'd rather they do it based on their ability and talent, right, and not because of their colour, and keep it quiet. But let me show you this: the Josh Taylor situation. He won the World Boxing Super Series. Yeah, I know promoters and managers that could have got that shut off, and we wouldn't hear nothing about it. So either Josh Taylor's has pissed somebody royally off. One, two, he's pissed somebody royally off. Three, he's pissed somebody royally off. Because Josh Taylor, having won the World Boxing Super Series, he really doesn't need that sort of crap on his resume. You don't need that. I suspect it's not the first time he's done that. But this time, it just got let out. Because that, to me, seems a repeated pattern. That didn't just happen flash in the pan. That's happened before. How many other times has Josh Taylor done this? And how many times aggravated behaviour has he done before? Like, it's not a flash in the pan. He's done it before. It's just that this time he got caught. Which teams do you like to play with me? With me, it's Liverpool and PSG. I like Juventus too, but they're called different on FIFA 20. Yeah, they're called different on Manager as well. They're called Zebra. Femi, Kenny, let's meet up with Ingram and deliver FIFA. He's too shy. I will have to call a tier or WhatsApp to do something. Bro. Oh, you're funny, man. But listen, I'm shy, really. Okay, if you say so. Uh, as you can see, I've done videos quite recently, doing 2 box size classes in the last 2 weeks. I'm shy. Yeah, of course. Uh, I'm normally a Barca type of guy. Okay. Uh, there were some Brown family friends who took a picture with him on Twitter. Let me read that. I'm working tomorrow. Oh, it's my last day due to vacation. But yeah, they should give these black dudes a chance. So I'm normally about okay. There was some brown family friends who took a picture with him on Twitter. Yeah, right. Frank Lampard's got a chance. Why not Emil Heskey, Andy Cole, Stan Collymore, Dwight York, Southgate? All these other guys get chances while black players don't. Big facts. LOL. Homophobic comments were silly, especially in current times. Ingram shy. LOL. No, well, listen. Kenny goes missing. Have you noticed? Watch carefully. Kenny goes missing for days and weeks at a time, right? And then he just pops up out of nowhere. I'm not the shy one. I'm always here. Listen, I'm gonna go and buy the FIFA to avoid all that. I'll get it myself, and if Kenny wants to, I'll get it on my FIFA. I've got on my card. I've got a card from YouTube. That's YouTube, and Google sent me some money recently. So yeah, I'll probably use that. Come on, we can go to a nice restaurant, Ingram and Kenny. Well, I'm a bit concerned that your name is Joshua Femi. Last time it was Anthony Joshua. Yeah, Barca's cool to play with, especially the forwards. Messi is like one shot, one kill. You can't lose the ball and can't miss chances with him. There you go. Ingram the can man. Yeah, I'm the can man. I can do it. And I will do it. Can't wait to see Ingram take Arsenal back to the glory days. Yep. Well, still got my PS20. Oh, Joey, you've missed out. You've missed out. You've missed out, Joey. I've got Arsenal Classic Team on PS 2020. Ian Wright stopped scoring goals. Henry started scoring goals. John Barnes is playing for Arsenal. Yeah, really good. I've just sold a few other classic Arsenal players, so I'll be playing that a little later. Don't talk about restaurants, Joshua Feby. Still waiting for Westfield Cabana since 2017. It's my man Kenny, right? 2017. I told Kenny, check this out. I told Kenny I'm going to be with Bermain Stavern for that whole week. I'm going to be Stavern to lead up to the fight. I said after the fight, if I can get out the arena, at the O2 Arena now, he's in Westfield. O2 Arena, I'll get from the O2 Arena and come and meet you. My man, at 11:45 says, no, I'm going home, I'm going to bed. What kind of weak stuff is that, man? Who saw Chelsea versus Tottenham? Tottenham are weak, even with Mourinho, all these personal errors. They're going to buy a new player, that's all. No way. That's actually class, haha. How did you do that? Westfield link up Ingram. Come on, Ingram. Hello, who's the Corbyn now? Who's the Corbyn now? Yeah, Tottenham have some issues, man, for sure. Ingram, link up for some Nando's. Yeah, we can do that. No, we'll have to eat. Let's link up for fish and chips, man. Forget the Nando's. Forget the Nando's. Kenny, if you're the man, I'm coming to London tomorrow. I'm going to be in London tomorrow. Let's make it happen. Joey, I'm in London tomorrow. Let's make it happen. Prince, I think, is Prince 9? Is he in the UK or was he in France? I can never remember. If you're in London, you can make it to London tomorrow. We can make it happen tomorrow. If not, for New Year's Eve, we should do it then. If we can't do it then, we should do something for the New Year's Eve. Yeah, he's the one of these, if not the best. Neymar's good too. Wait, when this become a football FIFA conversation? But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to end this now because this conversation seems to be going all over the place and people are watching. Look, so listen, ultimately for me, my ultimate standpoint is this, and it will always be this. It's not about finding what makes us different. It's bringing us together so we can be of one accord. Link up. Oh, okay. Hey, yo, listen, check this. Get this. You're in North London. I know you're in North London. I'm going to be in North London tomorrow. No. Right, Kenny, we'll see you shy tomorrow. Oh, man. Link up. Hey, listen, this link up's happening tomorrow, mate. Kenny, don't be ducking out, mate, because you've ducked out for too long. Let's make it happen tomorrow. No ducking out. I'm bringing my camera with me, Kenny. I'm bringing my camera. No long thing. Tomorrow I'll bring my camera. Right? Because people need to see people. Do you understand? Finally, Christmas Eve will be a great finally to meet Kenny in the flesh. This man since God knows how long. Kenny, don't go quiet now. Prince, Joey, meet me, boys. We're going to go and see Kenny tomorrow. What? I left out the ocean separate. What? What do you mean? So, no ducking. No more, Kenny. No more ducking. It's time for you to deliver on FIFA. Bro, it's time for you to deliver on FIFA. No more ducking. No more diving. No more hiding. No more being shy. We can do this. We can meet all. I'll bring him a camera. And we're going to get this. We're going to call it the day that Kenny met Ingram. We've got to do that. Ingram, I think people are comfortable with blacks being entertainers and reaffirming stereotypes, but they fear in managerial positions, of course. Well, it's true. I like it. Comfortable. Yeah, we're comfortable with blacks. Yeah, of course we're comfortable with blacks. You all meeting up? And I live far, mate. No, Denise, I'll do a live stream. I will do a live stream. I'll live stream it. Even better still. Kenny, you're going quiet now, bro. You're going quiet. I need to do some Christmas shopping tomorrow. Kenny, you're going quiet, bro. What's going on? Gone quiet. Right, that's my email address. If you're serious, send me an email. Drop the email over, right? And we'll make it happen tomorrow. Come on, Kenny. Where are you, mate? I don't want no Snapchats. No kisses in Snapchats, right? Just send me a message. Right? I have my Gmail open. So, let's make it happen. I won't post pictures. I'll do a live stream. It'll be like, when Kenny met Ingram. When the governor met Ingram. We should do that. When BWTM Sports met Kenny. I'll be it. He said Wood Green. Yeah, what? So what do you want me to do? Stand outside Wood Green train station? Kenny, where's Kenny? Kenny's gone missing. Kenny's gone missing. You see what I mean? Talk about meet up and Kenny's gone for dust. My man has gone. Do you remember that show in the 90s that used to happen after the Lenny Henry show? It was called The Invisible Man. That's Kenny. He's the Invisible Man. He's gone missing now. Make it happen before 2021. Listen, Kenny, at this point, bro, we're going to be looking at FIFA 2021. Where are you, Kenny? See, it's all got a bit hot for Kenny now. That's what's going on. It's gone a bit hot. Man's a bit hot now. Kenny, where are you, man? Giving North London a bad name. And then my man comes in the chat and says Wood Green of all places. You're giving North London a bad name, Kenny. Where's my man? He's gone missing. Don't be trying to find the FIFA in the box now, Kenny. What? Kenny's gone missing, boy. Right, Joey, Prince. Never mind, Kenny. We can link tomorrow anyway. We can just link up anyway. I'll be coming in tomorrow I'll be coming into London Victoria tomorrow, and I can either come into London Victoria, or I can meet you guys coming around from Stratford way. So I've got to go and see my dad tomorrow as well. I've got to drop off some Christmas presents. I need to do Christmas shopping first though, so that'd be quite nice actually if we could go. All right, I'm waiting to hear back from you people. Kenny's gone missing, boy. Kenny has gone missing in action. You talk about, see, this is what I'm talking about. People make these statements out about going shy. I can be around. Listen, I can be around anytime you guys can be around. Simple. I've just said, email me. I don't even know what we're looking for, man. It's going to be funny. Email me, man. Kenny. Yeah. Where you at? Kenny's gone missing, boy. Kenny's gone proper missing. Right. There you go. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Even if we don't get to meet Kenny, it'd be a pleasure to meet you guys. Even if Kenny is nowhere to be seen. Just took a trip. Okay, great. Fantastic. Prince, don't tell me you got missing as well. Here you are. Or you can Instagram as well. Here's Instagram. You should know by now. There you go, there's the Instagram. And also, in case you forgot, there you go. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Kenny's Snapchat. I'll tell you what Kenny's Snapchat is. Let me see if I can find it for you. Or did I delete Snapchat off my phone? No, I've still got Snapchat just. Look at the music industry in the UK. It's no coincidence that Adele and Ed Sheeran do the so-called black music now. Blacks are being pushed out of entertainment, not just sports. Kenny Snapchat is. It says Kenny, but I don't know who Snapchat is. Yeah, Kenny Snapchat is. It's okay. Snap. Cool. There you go. K-Snap92, that's Kenny's Snapchat. Kenny's gone missing, man. Oh, man. So it looks like I'll have to deliver on FIFA myself. Kenny's ducked out, man. He's ducked out like Jeremy Corbyn. He's ducked out, man. Proper duck out. See? Proper ducked out, Kenny. See, he was baiting. See, he's baited, and what's happened? It's backfired. Right. Yeah, he baited and it's backfired, so it's all right. There you go. There you go. And who's shy? See, Kenny, you'd have got to meet your hero tomorrow. But no, didn't want to do that because. Yeah. David Cameron, never be seen again. Right, when I come back, I've got another video to do. And it's on Mikel Arteta, the new Arsenal manager. So I'll come back and do that as well. See you in a minute. Thanks for watching.